This is questions 1 through 10, first page of the energy exam for 2014. Number 1, which of these correctly lists the energy conversions that take place in a solar-powered car? B, light energy to heat energy to mechanical energy to kinetic energy, or B, light energy to electrical energy to mechanical energy to kinetic energy. Which one of those correctly lists the energy conversions that take place in a solar-powered car? Number 2, an electrical circuit contains a battery, a wire, and a bulb. Which of these lists the different forms of energy that are present in the battery, the wire, and the bulb, and in the correct order? Is the correct forms of energy in order C, electrical, light, and chemical? Is that the energy you get from a battery, a wire, and a bulb? Or is it D, chemical, electrical, and light? Is that the energy you get from a battery, wire, and bulb in order? Question 3. In a steam engine, coal is burned to heat water. The steam produced exerts force on the pistons, which in turn help move the train. Which of these statements correctly explains the changes occurring during this entire process? A, chemical energy in the coal changes into heat energy, which then turns water to steam. Or C, heat energy in the coal is released, which changes water to steam and causes the pistons to move. Remember, in a steam engine, coal is burned to heat water. Number 4, which of these best describes what happens when a tennis player hits a ball with his racket? C, energy is transferred from player to racket to ball. Or D, energy is used up as the ball travels through the air. Question 5. Which of these describes the energy transformation that occurs when an athlete runs a marathon? A, the chemical energy expended is less than the mechanical, heat, and sound energy produced. Or C, the chemical energy expended equals the mechanical, heat, and sound energy produced. Question 6. A basketball that is thrown up in the air has both kinetic and potential energy. Which of these describes what happens when the ball reaches the maximum height? When the ball reaches the maximum height, is it A, its kinetic energy is used up completely, or is it D, all the kinetic energy is converted into potential energy when the ball reaches the maximum height? Go ahead and go on to the back of the first page. Question 7. 7. Look at the picture of a swinging pendulum. At what point does the pendulum have the greatest kinetic energy? A, at point A, B, at point B, C, at point C, or D, at point D? Okay, so it's starting to swing at A, it's in the middle of the swing at B, it's the bottom of the swing at C, and then it's starting to go back up. It's maybe gone all the way back up at point D. Okay, pendulum swings back and forth. It looks just like a swing, and it is actually just like a swing. So think about at what point does the pendulum have the greatest kinetic energy? Question 8. Which of these does not have kinetic energy? Is it A, a swimmer in action? B, a man running a race? C, a book placed on a table? Or D, an apple falling from a tree? Which of those does not have kinetic energy? Number 9. 4 sculptures of different shapes and weights are displayed on pedestals in an art exhibition. The diagram shows information about the sculpture displays. Question 9 asks, which sculpture has the greatest potential energy? Is it A, P, where it has 6 kilograms, the sculpture has 6 kilograms of mass and is 1.5 meters in height? Is it sculpture Q? Is it B, sculpture Q, where the sculpture has 3 kilograms of mass and 1 meter of height? Is it C, sculpture R, where the sculpture has 3 kilograms of mass and 1.5 meters of height? Or is it D, sculpture S, where the sculpture has 2 kilograms of mass and 1 meter of height? For your calculations, you can use a G, or gravity, of 10. Or you can just look at the relative potential energies. Feel free to stop this question while you calculate. Please don't write in your test booklet. When you're ready, you can go on to question 10. 10. 2 cars that have the same mass are traveling down a straight road. Car 1 has more kinetic energy than car 2. Right? Remember that car 1 and car 2 have the same mass. Which of these must also be true? A, the velocity of car 1 is greater than that of car 2. Or B, the velocity of car 2 is greater than that of car 1. Remember, car 1 has more kinetic energy than car 2. They have the same mass, so it also must be true. At this point, please go on to the next set of test questions.